Welcome back to another video. So Retro Stars has dropped. This is one of my favorite promos last season. You could grind through all the different events. It was like that tiered system. Pick up a bunch of players. We had like massive pack openings, everything like that. I seem to have a box here. You can also see I'm in a bit of a different change of scenery. We've hit up some boating today. Did some water skiing. I'll maybe see if I can find some footage of that. We did epic, as epic as you could imagine. We did with it. But we got this new Retro Stars event this season, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'm as excited about it as I was last season based on the description, everything like that I've seen, on the walkthrough or whatever, the guide that was posted on Twitter. By going through it, it does look a little bit funner, and I think that's part of the thing about the walkthrough is there's some things that are hard to see in a written article that make it kind of difficult to see. So we'll break through this down completely for you. I do love that Nacho Monreal 94 left back. I could definitely go with that. Bay Arena as well would be a nice one. So I love the card art. Card art always nice on these ones. So basically, you can get these mini boss players. You can also get this through playing the event as well, but this is basically what you get from the pack as well. So we'll just open up one of these because we can also get this from playing through the event, trading in the different players, stuff like that. It looks like basically, well, first of all, this game is just lagging hard right now, but it looks like basically what you can get out of these packs and out of this promo is one of the mega boss players, or the big boss players, I think they call it, through all of your points. Oh, I didn't even get to see it. Oh, okay, well, it's still a pretty good pull. It's still a pretty good one. Definitely one of the lower overall ones we could get, but nice stats on the cards. Look at that strength and aggression too, actually. For a 90 overall, I feel like that's actually going to be an absolutely beastly card to level up to 100. I wish I kind of got more animation when seeing it, but anyway, so we'll kind of slowly load through this. It seems to only be the store that's really slow right now. I guess everybody is like on the store trying. Okay, I lied. Everything is slow in this game right now. But that is typical. It is like 109. Everyone's trying to get their stuff sold so that they can be the first person to get it. So we go into here, we get 14 dungeon keys, and then you can play this one-up match as well to get 2 items where you get a possible mini-boss player, up to 5 dungeon keys as well. So that's kind of cool. I actually don't mind that. I don't know how many times you get to play it. Oh, you get to play it for... Oh, you need a 1-up token to play it. Okay, so if you get a 1-up token, I think you had... Oh, that was it. We had a chance of doing this. The 1-up bonus can get you, but you have like a chance of it happening. You can get these dungeon keys, 2 to 5 dungeon keys, and a 1-up. The nice thing about this is for gems as well. So we'll open up one, see if we can get it, because we got a couple gems left over. So we'll do our gems. We'll see if we can get a 1-up token. We do get 2 dungeon keys and the 1-up, so that's nice. So we'll see what happens when we play that bonus match at the end, what kind of things we can get out of there. And then you can go along here and unlock your different challenges. So this does get you a boss key along the way, mini boss players, more boss keys. I didn't see that actually in the walkthrough. That's nice. You get a couple extra keys from there. And then over here in the boss chapter, you can trade in your dungeon keys. So it looks like you don't even actually have to play the matches. So apparently you don't actually have to go through the matches. You could just train your keys if you want to do that as well. I guess that's so you don't have to play through the event. You could just buy a bunch of packs and get through as well, which is not... That's not terrible. That's not that bad. You get a bunch of boosts for boss keys, and then you can get the mini boss players, 94 plus, 90 plus from there, and then you can get your big boss players here with a bunch of different boosts. And I do like the fact that we've gone with different boosts. So 20 for this David Silva. This card actually looks really beastly. They're like really nice stats on a lot of these cards. This is obviously the card that a lot of people I think are going to go with, because head to head, this card, if you like to cross the ball and then put it in the back of the net that way, like some people like to do, you're definitely going to want to get this card on the squad, because I feel like he's going to be better than some of the other stars we have in this one. He'd probably be better than Van Basten based on some of those stats there. And then some star keepers as well here. Pogba, Lenglet as well would be a nice looking one there. So legendary boost, 35 points for that. Once you get one of them, you can either claim Baggio here or Ricard as your other one for 25 and 35. I like the fact that the packs in this, at least the packs in this, are not overly expensive. So you can pick up these different packs for 625 gems. And if you get the bundle for 6,250 gems, you get 10 of those. You get a booster gauge. I don't know what the booster gauge does. What's the booster gauge? Power pack bundles to build the booster gauge. And then you, so you get the booster gauge, and then you get 3 boss keys. Okay, so basically, get 4 bundles, and then you're gonna get yourself enough to buy this extra bundle for more. Nope, the same. More? Same? More. Same. So for the same, but you get a bottom topper of a mini boss player and 3 boss keys from there. So that's kind of cool, that the more you get in there, you can get some better players out of there. So I definitely like that side of it, that you can go with, and you can kind of boost that up as well. So it's not a terrible amount of things you need. Probably will cost a little bit of it for trying to get the and trying to get yourself one of the boss players. For now, we'll just play through the retro dungeons because I want to see what the dungeons are like. Ooh, Boxing Day. I got to go with this. I got to go with the Boxing Day promo. So I'm going to start off with the Boxing Day promo. I don't know that it makes a huge difference what you do except for probably your mini boss players. Flee this dungeon. Oh, wow. Okay, don't claim that. Apparently, you can just flee the dungeon whenever you want. So 45th minute, second half. The door unlocks for the next one. First half, 15 minutes. Free kick, block, net, penalty, boombox. So a couple of events. I think it's different for each one you get. And then at the end, you can claim yourself a boss key at the end. So there's not a ton of rewards that you get along the way. You do have a chance of apparently getting more boss keys more dungeon keys with each one, which is nice. You get some boosts. It doesn't look like you get any players along with it, but you do end up getting a bunch of boosts and stuff out of there as well. So you can go through that. You can grind through the different each of the different events to get players with that. I did think that at the end you had a chance to get yourself a player, but I might be wrong about that. Unless there's, oh, you have a possible chance of getting one of the players from that one when you claim the boss key and come back from 3-0 down the first half. At least there's no second half 3-0 down. That was one thing I was a little worried about, is that that actually one's pretty tough. Second half 45. That's the one thing I have a bit of an issue with in this, is that if you lose your 3 hearts, you're not going to get the boss key for the day, and there's no kind of other way other than spending FIFA points or gems to get more attempts at this. So I feel like the lower overall players right now are definitely going to run into the issue with that. So I wish that was a little bit different. But anyways, let's try this this 1-up bonus match. 4-0 down in the first half. Like, I don't think it's going to be, I guess, a 120 overall though. That's a pretty high overall. This could be a tough match right here. Especially if I just pass it the wrong side. Watch there be no extra time as well. Okay, so again, we're going to tell you the same strategy that we always tell you about how to beat them. If you run down the wing when you roulette these players, they will stop. So they stop in their tracks when you're running down the wing. So you can see that right at the start there. Man, there's mosquitoes attacking me. Let's see if I left the door open. So that's one way that you can get that going. This is actually crazy. 50. Man, 4-0 down. And a 120 overall. Okay, Ronaldinho. Okay, here we go. Okay, we get it up to Best. Best is going to put it up to Sar. Sar is going to go back into the middle. Puts it to Best. Best stops, turns, puts it out. Van Dijk is just running super far up there. Gerrard is going to get there. It's going to go out of bounds, so we'll get the ball back. By the time we get our 1 goal, it's going to be the second half. It's going to be the second half match anyways. Okay, Best did not do what I wanted him to do there. Gerrard, finesse at the top of the box. That's what you got. Get to that top of the box, hit that finesse however you want to hit it, and then you'll get that goal there. Next one up. Best trying to close in on this one. Ronaldinho's trying to get in there. Move this out to the outside. Nice play there from Van Dijk. We need one more before the half. I would really, 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 really like to see one more happen before the half, especially if we don't. I don't think we're gonna get the ball, are we? Nope. Okay. Futmas number 2. Okay, so we're apparently playing against the Futmas squad. Number 2 Futmas squad, not the first one. That's kind of cool that you get to play against, not just playing against the base of the cards. Okay, Star gets it to Best. Okay, Best. So there you go. When you roulette, they stop. Oh. And then we put it in. Okay, 4-2. This is a long comeback. This is a lot of goals. A lot of time and a lot of goals. I guess you get a decent reward at the end of it, but still a lot of time and a lot of goals going towards this. Okay, Best. Ronaldinho goes with this one. Move this up, move this up. Mbappe. Oh, Mbappe, no. Oh my goodness, how did you just... I don't understand how they just let him through there. It's terrible defending on my part. Wow. Oh my goodness, you gotta clear that. You gotta clear that better. It was a great play on defense there from the... Or great play in net, I guess I should say. Van Dijk. Oh, look how much height he got. I feel like they're giving more height to Van Dijk right now. Okay, Robertson. Robertson making the run here. 65th minute. We got Robertson making a good run. We got a lot of players. Oh no, but Carvajal's going with this, so we get away from him with the roulette. Get the shot. Okay, we're getting a corner right now. 69th minute. I still got a lot of goals I need to get in this time. As long as Van Dijk can hit it there, thank you. Van Dijk, 100 overall. Van Dijk getting that done. 4-3. We still need, hopefully not 2 more goals. If I need 2 more goals, that's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy business trying to get 2 more goals in this amount of time. Best gets to the top of the box. Best into the box. Best with a beautiful goal right there. Okay, 4 goals, 80 minutes. This might be harder than trying to get like 3 goals, or 4. I guess you have to get 4 goals in the. I guess you have to get 4 goals either way. So this probably doesn't have extra time, because otherwise this is the exact same as those other ones. So we're not going to play around with this. Okay, Best over the top. Oh no, they got the clearance. 85th minute. This is going to be the worst if we can't get this goal here. Okay, Best. Best into the box. Oh, you can't be serious. You can't be serious right there. We have 4 minutes of extra time. Oh, if we lose this match right now, I'm not going to be happy about this. Get that ball back. Get that. Oh my God, get the ball back. You know we're not getting extra time too. You know we're not getting extra time. Okay, well that sucks. All right, so no extra time in there. I hate that match. I really do. I really do. And we get no more bonus tokens for that. So we lost that match. A little unfortunate. I guess it is what it is. Nothing we can do about that now. So you can go through the dungeon. You can go through the boss wall. So basically, that's what we got going on with this event. So we got, what is it? Okay, we can do another pack, actually. We got... our home base. That just gives us more dungeon keys, I think, though, right? All we get is dungeon keys. Okay, so all we get is dungeon keys, so I probably won't pick up anything else from there. We'll go through. We can start going through these ones, but I don't really want to play through all of these matches because it's going to take a while to go through all these matches. You do have, I believe, you can get through in one day. With all the things you get in one day, you can get enough to get through one entire match. You can see here you have to get, it increases each time, so it's 1, 1, 1, but then it becomes 2. So you need, basically you need to get yourself 28, I think is what you need to get through the one day, which is what you would get claiming in one, or yeah, 28. So you need 28, which is what you would get if you played through both in one day. So basically once a day you can get to a boss key, which gets you enough to get about 22 boss points, and those 22 boss points can get you one of these master players. So nice cards definitely in those master players. We'd like you know, to see a little bit away from that old system they have before. And I think part of the thing is too is like there needs to be other ways to get these prime icons as well. And we talked about this kind of on Twitter. Like, you know, you look at Blue Star Hazard that they had a few years ago, where there was other ways. If you had that, like where you started off with a, you know, an icon, a base icon, and then you could sort of throughout different promos in the season, you got new tokens you could put into this one to level up. Kind of like the Domination maybe has like its own unique sort of way, and then eventually you can level up to your prime icon. I just feel like that would be cool, and then you don't have to worry about each event. It's like, okay, am I going to grind for this, or am I going to have to pay $10,000 for it? And it's not like, you know, that kind of thing. But I don't know. That's just my suggestion. I'm hopeful for next season of FIFA Mobile that we get a lot of these things. We get that player friend mode. We get some of these new ways to play these events. But that's basically the breakdown. It's very similar to all of the other events that we've played before the last 2 grindable events. But there you have it. Let me know what you think of this promo. Are you liking it? Are you enjoying it? Excited to grind it. I do love the layout of sort of the dungeons and the different things that we got going on there. I do wish sort of there's a bit more variance in it. You know, other things you could do other than just playing through those dungeons every day. Because I think it's going to get a little bit repetitive playing the same event for the next 3 weeks, the next 21 days to get that boss player. But the cards at the end of the day are fairly nice, and some of those cards as the mini boss players are actually pretty nice as well. But again, I just feel like if there is different ways to play this game, we talked about this on Twitter, if we had ways to, you know, if we had to play a friend, if we had, you know, options to sort of level up players throughout, like if you imagine if you had like a team hero, and then maybe you got a couple team hero points, but you didn't get enough to do the whole way, and you could trade them in for a chance of getting any team hero player. You know, different things like that I feel like would add so many new elements to this game. But anyway, thank you for checking this out and stopping by. It's been a pleasure as always. Stopde.